So there's a couple quick important things to mention today. One is that today is basically a national day of protest. There are anti-Trump, anti-Musk, anti-authoritarian protests breaking out in capitals all over the country. Over 500,000 people have RSVP'd to these 1,000-plus protests. Make sure you're safe out there. Because remember, Constipated Caligula is just itching to deploy martial law. The other thing is, while Trump is on vacation golfing instead of attending a ceremony for dead soldiers yesterday, as well as completely ignoring the fact that the stock market and the economy is in freefall, saying everything's going great, I love getting comments in my videos from faceless trolls who just say, "You're not an economist, so why don't you shut up?" Meanwhile, they apparently seem to have ignored every single report by economists about Trump's economic plans going back 2 years. Because not only have they repeatedly said that Trump's economic plan would raise inflation, raise unemployment, and tank the economy, which it's doing, but also his plan makes absolutely no economic sense. Because his tariff formula makes the error that it inflates the tariffs assumed to be levied by foreign countries 4 times over. As a result, these reciprocal tariffs on other countries are also highly inflated. Like I said, you even impose a 10% tariff on another country, your own GDP is expected to go down by 0.5 point to a full percentage point. And aside from Russia and North Korea, he's gone 10% across the entire board of every country, with higher ones of like 25% against Mexico and Canada, and almost 55% against China. But Trump and his administration want to keep it as simple and as dumbed down as possible. Even before November 5th, what he would tell his people at rallies is, we're going to put tariffs on these other countries, they're going to pay more, and we're going to get rich. Which is flat out wrong. Again, as I've had to point out to people on the right for months now, tariffs just cause reciprocal tariffs from other countries. So we slap a 50% tariff on China, they just reciprocate by making those things 50% more expensive. It has the effect of the government not only taking in less money, but all of us, the consumers, paying a shit ton more. And we are already seeing this just days after he announced these tariffs. It really sickens me that I have to tell this to people multiple hundred times. Simply because those people and those trolls who come in saying, "You're not an economist, blah, blah, blah," just means they don't care what economists have to say anyway. They've been ignoring them for years. While Kamala Harris's plan was to strengthen our ties with our allies and lower prices by raising taxes on billionaires, which is actually the way you make up the deficit problem, we've now got the opposite, where the billionaires are getting tax cuts, the rest of us are having our taxes raised, and our prices are going up from stupid, ridiculous tariffs, which are now pushing away every country on the planet, including our allies. While the MAGA likes to say that we are well respected under Donald Trump, every other country in the world now hates us. Because once again, everything Donald Trump touches turns to shit. We are just another one of his failed bankrupt casinos.